Hey soap fans, welcome back to the channel on this wild, chaotic day. So let's talk about the week of July 6th through July 10, because payback is coming. And it is going to be incredibly messy. First up, we have Xander Kyriakis and Kristen DiMera. They are strengthening their bond in more ways than one, if you know what I mean. They are continuing their secret bedroom encounters, just hooking up in hotel rooms and playing with fire. But they are also connecting over their mutual hatred for EJ DiMera. They both want to see EJ's downfall. And honestly, who doesn't right now? EJ's out of control. He had Kristen kidnapped. He is acting exactly like Stefano. But Xander and Kristen might become the targets of revenge themselves, because they got sloppy, really sloppy. And that brings us to Gwen Rizchek. Oh, Gwen. Leo Stark just could not keep his mouth shut. He blabbed to Gwen about seeing Kristen and Xander sneaking around, because Leo saw them with his own eyes outside the Salem Inn. He got the dirt, and he handed it right to his bestie Gwen. Now, Gwen really wanted to believe that EJ was lying when he tried to blow up Xander and Kristen's affair earlier. She wanted to trust Xander so badly, but Leo just confirmed that EJ was right all along. And once Gwen accepts this betrayal, watch out. She is going to completely snap, because Gwen is plotting a double dose of revenge drama. She has been betrayed by Xander again, and by Kristen, two people she thought she could somewhat trust in this toxic town. So what is Gwen gonna do? Is she gonna team up with EJ? Or maybe Dimitri? We know Gwen has a very dark side. Just look at what she did to Abigail Devereaux in the past. She will burn their lives down. She might just expose them to Sarah Horton, because Xander is still desperately in love with Sarah. And Sarah hates Kristen with a burning passion because of the island kidnapping. If Gwen tells Sarah that Xander is sleeping with Kristen, Xander's chances with Sarah are dead forever. Just gone. But that is not the only Kyriakis drama happening this week. Let's talk about Titan, because the terms of their massive loan have changed. Xander and Philip Kyriakis are in full panic mode. Remember, A-R-O, wealth bought out Titan's loan, blindsided them completely. Philip and Xander are just stressing out constantly about this predicament. They are worried about losing the entire Kyriakis legacy. Victor would be rolling in his grave right now, seeing his empire crumble. And Philip just harshly rejected Gabby's offer to use her DiMera inheritance to bail them out because of his pride and their messy breakup. So they are stuck. Just two guys trying to save a sinking ship with buckets. And speaking of sinking ships, Kate Roberts Brady is dealing with her romantic separation. She has settled into the Kyriakis mansion. Because Roman Brady pushed for time apart, he basically kicked her out of the pub. And can you really blame him? Kate finally confessed that she masterminded the bogus Titan lawsuit targeting Johnny DiMera. She lied to Roman's face for weeks. So now Kate is just sitting in the mansion, dealing with the heavy fallout. She remains deeply concerned about the state of her marriage. She is wondering if Roman will ever forgive her. They have survived so much over the years, but this lie was huge. It involved his grandson. So Kate is really suffering right now. Switching gears to something a little more positive, or at least trying to be, Chanel Dupree DiMera and Johnny DiMera. Chanel is going through absolute hell right now. She is pregnant, and she has malignant breast cancer. She started chemotherapy. She had a terrifying emergency with early labor and bleeding, but Chanel is a fighter, and during the week of July 6th, she is going to pull off a hot surprise for Johnny. They are going to get inventive in the bedroom. Chanel refuses to let her chemotherapy stop them from sizzling, and they really need this win. Johnny has been so stressed. He is terrified of losing his wife and his baby. Plus, he almost died in a fire because of Sophia and Kristen. And he has been dragged into his father's toxic corporate mess. So Johnny and Chanel just taking a moment to be a young, passionate, married couple. It is beautiful. It is raw. It is exactly what they need to survive this nightmare. We love seeing them fight for their romance despite the medical horror they are facing. But sadly, the medical horror is not over for Lexie Carver. This is just heartbreaking to watch. Lexie may not be able to hide the warning signs about her illness for much longer. Abe Carver and Theo Carver are right there, and they are going to see it. Lexie could get worse right in front of Theo or Abe, or both. They are going to realize that her recovery is not going to last, because we know the truth. Dr. Rolf's Versavic's drug is failing. The lab rat died. The side effects are lethal. Lexie has been getting headaches and dizzy spells, and now the symptoms are going to become undeniable. Abe is going to be absolutely crushed. He just got his true love back. He was completely torn between Lexie and Paulina, and now he is going to realize that DiMera played God with Lexie's life. When Abe fully grasps that EJ knew the cure was failing, the violent rage is going to be unleashed. Meanwhile, let's talk about Holly Jonas and Sarah Horton. Holly's lab results are finally coming in, and Sarah is going to have a much better idea of how to help her. Because Holly has been acting so twitchy, she passed out at the Horton cabin. Everyone thought it was just her pill addiction acting up again. Amy Troy has been using it to push her manslaughter crusade, but it is deeper than that. Much deeper. It is the arsenic. EJ's arsenic-tainted core seal cover-up is going to come with more curveballs. EJ secretly buried the bad batch of pills on Smith Island. Holly likely got poisoned through the water supply there. And EJ has roped Johnny into this massive mess. Johnny was snooping around. Rita caught him. EJ confessed the truth to his son to keep him quiet. So now Johnny is carrying this horrible secret while his wife is battling cancer. And Sarah is getting closer to the truth. She is using Brady's PI skills. She is using Xander's ruthless tactics. EJ's cover-up is going to explode, and it is going to take down the DiMera Empire. Finally, let's end on some pure romance, because we desperately need a break from the doom and gloom. Jada Hunter and Sean Brady are fully embracing their new romance. They officially left the friend zone. They stopped avoiding their obvious attraction. Sean has been recovering from his leg injury at her place, and now they are just enjoying each other. It is a fresh start for both of them, and we are totally here for it. And Eli Grant is going to shock Lonnie Price Grant. He bought her a gorgeous necklace just in time for their wedding anniversary. Lonnie has been so somber lately, supporting Paulina through the Lexie drama, worrying about Chanel's cancer, dealing with Kristen's chaos. So Eli stepping up and giving his wife a beautiful romantic surprise. It is exactly what Lonnie needs. A gorgeous necklace to remind her that she is loved. The week of July 6 to 10 is going to bring so many shockers and shakeups, so you better stick with us. We will be right here typing away, bringing you all the unsettling news and vengeful moves as soon as they drop.